Sam Darnold was almost MVP last year. Could you get an ad for Sam Darnold? No. Okay. All right.
Dude, you've been kissing Sam Darnold's ass for 7 years now, Colin. I need you to please stop. Sam Darnold had the 10th most MVP votes. He wasn't almost no MVP. He was 10. 10.
I do think Shadeur's a good kid. I question his judgment and maturity. But this thing is like, Shedeur, what are you doing? Get out of there. I don't want you watching Tony Grossi TikTok clips.
His judgment and immature. Okay. I don't look at it as immaturity. If he's confident, he's arrogant. His dad was the same way. I mean, Shedeur is a great talent. So I don't know why he wouldn't be confident in that way, but that's not here nor there. But this is the problem. When media guys act like they know what the hell they're talking about. Tony Grossi came out and said he initiated the conversation. He initiated after Shedeur left the podium, and that's when he talked to Shedeur. That's when Shedeur brought it up. And Tony Grossi appreciated the fact that he didn't talk to him on the podium and call him out in front of everybody. But Tony initiated the conversation to ask him a question. So, Colin, this wasn't something Shedeur could have avoided because Tony walked up to him. Do your research, sir.
I think his traits, the arm, the size, the mobility, I think they're all good enough to be a mid-tier NFL quarterback. I do. But he's not great at him. He's not Cam. He's not Big Ben. He's not Josh Allen. He's not Mahomes. He's not Stafford.
Cam Newton, Ben Roethlisberger, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford. He is not those guys. What is the correlation between? Did he just randomly choose? Because I thought he's one of the current players, but he said Big Ben. Then he said Cam Newton, but Cam Newton didn't have the arm as those guys. So I'm confused. Like, what are you even talking about? Did you just throw in some quarterbacks just say he's not them?
So he's going to have to be better in the other 30 to 40% of quarterback play, which is maturity, focus, IQ, EQ, film study.
I think you're just saying a bunch of phrases that just sound smart, Colin. Bro, IQ, EQ. So he ain't got IQ on the football field? Are we really going to say that after how he played Colorado? Emotional intelligence. When has he shown that he doesn't have emotional intelligence? That means that by EQ, if you're talking about emotional intelligence, where is he not shown that he doesn't have that? And you said film study. The man's been mentored by Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback ever. He has his number. He literally texted him after the draft day, giving him some advice. Because Tom Brady knows what it's like to not be a high draft pick. Okay? You think Shedeur Sanders, with his dad being Deion Sanders, dad being his coach, you think Shedeur Sanders didn't study film? You think he hasn't studied film for the fact that he was getting no first team reps? He goes into a preseason game against the Carolina Panthers starting defense, which I'm not saying it's elite, but it's still starters. He's going in there with backups, and you think he didn't watch film on how to make the right reads?
And I'm tired of Cleveland fans saying, Colin, you're making a lot out of this little stuff. Oh, right. Yeah. That's what you said about Johnny Manziel, Baker Mayfield, Deshaun Watson's court stuff in Houston.
First of all, Baker Mayfield didn't have emotional issues at Cleveland. I don't know why he's saying Baker Mayfield, other than the fact that he just hated Baker Mayfield during that time. I don't know why he's saying Baker Mayfield. Take him out. He didn't even have emotional issues. Number two, you're going to sit here and compare Shedeur to drug addict and alcoholic and Johnny Manziel, and then Deshaun Watson with sexual assault lawsuits. Sexual assault lawsuits, drug and alcohol addict equals Shedeur with a speeding ticket? Irresponsible to say at all and putting them in the same boat. That's very irresponsible, and that is some disgusting shit.
Where Shedeur has got to get that stuff tightened up. Don't worry about what local media says. Like just stay away from that stuff. Cleveland fan, sit it out. You've been telling me for years that stuff doesn't matter. I've been right three out of three times. You got rid of Baker.
Bro, Baker Mayfield got rid of him because of football related. And people are saying, and honestly, that's aged like shit since then. But the three that you would think are like, okay, well, you can't ignore the red flags would be Johnny Manziel. It would be a Deshaun Watson, which that stuff happened in Houston. He wasn't drafted in Cleveland when it happened. And Josh Gordon, he was an addict with smoking marijuana, getting in trouble all the time. He needed rehab fits and he never recovered. Those three, okay. But even if you want to say that, What does Shedeur Sanders have to do with that? There's nothing about Shedeur that says he's going to be a Johnny Manziel, Josh Gordon, Deshaun Watson, destroy their career type of attitude because he had one speeding ticket, which Myles Garrett got recently. You're not talking about that clearly, and a altercation, but not really, with the reporter. When the reporter came up to him.
I want to hear you're anti-Shadur. No, I'm not. I thought he was underdrafted.
Nigga, no you didn't. You were the one bashing Shedeur, and you were saying that the GMs was right and Shedeur needed to be humbled. You have been anti-Shedeur. Stop it. The fact that we're sitting here trying to depict, it's the same I feel like with Bronny, where he's a low pick, but we're watching him like he's a first pick. It's with Shedeur. The difference is Shedeur should have been a first-round pick, and Bronny was picked where he needed to be. But Shedeur Sanders has the talent. He showed that in the preseason. He showed he has the confidence. What makes him, what people knock him for, is what gets him going. You want him to sit there and play it safe? He doesn't make that first touchdown throw if it's not due to confidence. If it's not due to, hey, I can make any throw on this damn field. But the fact that we're critiquing him about the quarterback position has to have confidence. Because if you have confidence, then your teammates have confidence in you to win games. And when you're winning games, the fans have confidence in you. So as a QB, you're supposed to be confident. He has shown leadership in Colorado. He has shown that against all odds, he made Colorado relevant. Him and Travis Hunter. With the help of Deion Sanders with the name, of course. But Shedeur Sanders like to sit here and say, oh, well, he still needs to really act as if he's, what, a bum? Is he supposed to sit there and just be quiet and not say nothing? Like, I don't understand it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Yeah.